What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Planetary Pull for September 10th, 2014. I'm H, and this is
Billy.
And man, we got a whole bunch of books to do this week. But before we get to that, man, Baltimore Comic Con 2014, awesome. I really enjoyed myself this year. I like the fact that they did a 3-day show. 3 days allowed me to get in early on Friday, get stuff I needed to get signed. I got a couple of sketch covers commissioned. Matter of fact, I got to show you the Captain Marvel commission that Mark Morales did. It's a real piece, man. I like when I saw it. But it was a great show. I love the new location because one of the things I liked about the new location is because everything was spaced far enough apart, no bottlenecks. Everybody that you needed to see, you could really get to. Okay. You know, everything was accessible. Now, I did read a couple of complaints where people saying, "Well, it's not enough of big writers and creators there, and it's not family accessible." And I'm saying to myself, what show did you go to? Because, I mean, yeah, you still had people like Greg Capullo that was there, Ivan Reis, Rags Morales. Who else did you have there? You had Fred Hembeck, who's done like a lot of books over the years. All kinds of people. Yeah, Gail Simone. Gail Simone was there. And so, matter of fact, actually, one of my favorite creators that showed up that I don't think gets a lot of credit, Eric Powell, who does The Goon.
Okay.
He was there. And all I can say is whoever didn't think that Baltimore had enough people there, you obviously didn't look at the website. You can't read. I said it. You want to get mad? Hey, it's on you.
Did you dress up?
Of course.
Oh, what did you go as?
Of course. Let's see. Saturday, I went as
multiple
Bishop.
costumes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Saturday, I went as Bishop. My wife.
Okay,
my wife did Aveline.
You went as Bishop. I am shocked. I can't see it.
I'll show you. They've seen it.
Like, you can pull off Bishop.
What you think, Peter?
Like, really? You?
Okay.
All right, sure.
Okay. I'll show you. I'll show
Fine.
you. I'll show you.
You know.
But Sunday I went as Superman.
See, that's more believable. That I can see.
Okay.
Superman, yeah. You know, Bishop though.
Okay.
Speaking of cons though.
Yeah. Speaking of cons, we got the SPX, the Small Press Expo, which is coming next weekend. Well, this weekend, excuse me. September 13th and 14th. It's going to be at the Bethesda North Marriott Hotel and Conference Center, which is located at 5701 Marinelli Road. It's in Bethesda, Maryland. If you need more information, just hit www.spxpo.com. $15 Saturday, $10 Sunday, $20 for both days will get you in. This is the con after the con. Small press. You get to meet a lot of cool people, find out about a lot of cool independent books that are coming up. Support this event, please. Please go. So, let's get into our first book this week, which is Copperhead.
Woo.
And this book was done by Jay Farber, and Scott Godlewski did the art.
All right, now this is I like to focus on number ones, and this is a really good one. It's a space western, and I've always loved space westerns, since, Firefly, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, original Star Trek.
All that stuff, yeah.
Love this genre. Can't get enough of it, and this is a strong entry into the space western genre. Yeah.
So basically, the plot of the story is you have Chef Clara and her assistant Boo, whose name is just unpronounceable because it just is. She's the new sheriff in town, basically. I mean, literally the new sheriff in town. And you get a lot of like science fiction tropes that are kind of tossed in.
Yeah.
You got some xenophobia going on because Boo thought he was supposed to get the job, but because he's considered a second-class species. You got the artificial humans that show up.
That were part of this mysterious war that they had.
Right, and court cases, the shady proprietary people.
Like the alien local coal miner owner. And I was like, okay, I love these tropes, and it's just done so well.
And then the alien version of the Hatfields and McCoys. So, and then of course, what great Western story with the sheriff is complete without murder.
Of course.
So we do get some of that going on. But overall, it's a pretty good book. I enjoyed the way it started off. I even enjoyed how it ended on a nice little cliffhanger with the son who has to make a decision based on what his mother tells him, and he acts on it, and it doesn't look like it's going to end well.
Oh, one thing I want to say is a lot of people like to complain that in comic books we don't have strong female characters.
Oh, wow.
And this one is great. All right,
From
this is
the
how
jump.
This is how it starts off. She's sitting down for sun. This creepy guy comes, sit next to her, starts harassing her. Then this other guy comes in and was like, "You need help?" And she's like, "Look, don't wake my son up." And the two guys get into a fight. And then the next thing you just see her kicking both guys off the train.
On her own.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, this chick is awesome.
Right. So, Clara, Boo, Copperhead. Next up.
It's been a while. Amazing Spider-Man.
Roberto Ramos and Dan Slott. And Dan Slott is doing something that really hasn't been done in a while. I think he's really making a push to get Black Cat like to be the badass.
Oh, she's up in her game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
go ahead.
No, this is what I love. First of all, I love how Peter Parker is, he's back.
Mm-hmm.
He lost, and everybody's like, "Are you happy?" It was like, "I saved some lives and nobody's died. This is a win." And and I was like, that is Peter Parker at the core. Like, nobody died. That's a good day for him.
Right. But the thing about how Dan Slott is writing him is still, in a way, Peter Parker's kind of clueless as to all the help he has going on around him. Yeah. And I thought it was kind of funny how all that happened. But again, the most amazing part in this, well, actually no, one of the most amazing parts was Black Cat. The other amazing part to me was Electro. I'm really like how Dan Slott is making Electro somebody you kind of sort of want to cheer for. Yeah. Because Electro's like, look, I just want help. Yeah. I don't want to kill people. I don't want to do bad things. This is just the corner I've been pushed into. And at this point in the story, it's like, there's some things going on that could possibly help Electro, but other people are trying to use it to their advantage as well. And matter of fact, when you look at it, Black Cat is using Electro to do her thing. And actually, what I also thought was funny too was there was one point in the story where she goes to one of the bars where the rest of the villains hang out, and they was like, "Beat it, kid. We're not trying to have you around because you're bad luck for us. You're bringing bad press on us." But overall,
but no, Black Cat is stepping up her game.
Yeah,
she's trying to become queen of crime.
Mm-hmm. And how's that going to bode for when the Kingpin comes back?
Yes, the Return of the King, which I'm looking forward to. Because remember, last time we saw him, Superior Spider-Man drove him out, had him fake his own death, and is in hiding. And if you know Kingpin, what he does is he bides his time, he plans, he waits, and then when he comes back, he comes back with a vengeance.
Yep. So that's going to lead us to our next book, Injustice.
Gods Amongst Men.
Yeah. And you've been championing this book for a while.
Yes, I have.
And I know it's kind of soon that it's rolling back around, but yeah.
No,
it was the second half of this book that really sold.
Just one of the coolest scenes ever. Like, they all, make their play against Superman. Mm-hmm. There's talk, last issue there was all this talk about a kryptonite bullet and whatnot. And all we can say about it is, if you're going to shoot the king, you make sure you kill the king.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because things happen. No, I can't say what I want to say because it's supposed to. But simply put,
let's just say next issue is going to be a melee.
Yeah. It's not going to be pretty, but pretty much we get a nice little standoff with Black Canary at the end. And I mean, she really does a number on Superman. Yeah. She really does a number on him.
But we all knew how that was going to end.
Yeah, Ganthet is going to town now.
Ooh, yes.
Ganthet is whipping the Sinestro Corps like Yoda used to.
It's like, this is why the Guardians run stuff.
Right, but to a degree, it's one of those things. Is you know what they say, size doesn't matter. Because much like Yoda went to town on Count Dooku and the Emperor. Ganthet pretty much takes on the whole Sinestro Corps. Just like he didn't break a sweat. Spoiler, but this was good, and then the way it ended,
He will be sweaty next issue. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, two things happen. Oh, wait. I have to spoil this. Shazam gets pimp slapped.
Oh, yeah. Shh. Yeah. Crap! Get out of here.
Spoiler. But overall, a solid book. And it's what I said before. This is, to me, one of those books that hardly anyone talks about. It's very underrated.
I don't know why. It's so good.
Yeah. Probably because it's like we said, not necessarily an Elseworlds book, but it's an alternate timeline. And definitely. All right.
What's our last book?
Our last book is the second part of what we talked about last week. And sidebar, I got a chance to meet the Alpha and the Omega of Wolverine.
Okay.
Herb Trimpe, who was one of the creators of Wolverine, with Charles Soule, who's currently writing this book with the art by Steve McNiven, sitting right beside each other.
You got them signatures like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know the funny part was how many people that I saw that didn't put two and two together and remembered to get them both to sign them. You know, oh yeah. Well, he's the dude that's writing. Who's that guy? I don't know, just some old dude. And then when I walked along, I'm like, jackpot. So I got them to sign both of my books. But Death of Wolverine, this is the Canada variant. But it takes place in Canada. It takes place in Madripoor, and
all right, this is one of my favorite pictures from
straight pimping.
Yeah, straight pimping right there.
Straight pimping.
Like wow.
But what's funny about this is how this whole thing sets up, because we know that Viper is pretty much looking for Wolverine, and Wolverine pretty much talks his way in to her inner sanctum. And when he gets there, she goes off because it's like, whatever he's trying to sell you, he's worth more than what he just tried to sell you. And pandemonium just ensues.
And two characters, obviously we knew that Viper and Sabretooth were showing up.
Yeah.
But two more blasts from Wolverine's past showed up.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil it.
No.
But,
it was just really cool how it ended, though. But
but I like where this is going. It just, even though it's the death of Wolverine, it's kind of showing the life of Wolverine and all of his, greatest hits are coming back.
Right, how he's done things, how he's always done things, and even close towards the end of his life, which he knows is coming, he's still not doing anything any different than what he used to. So, pretty good book. Got to check this out. Other than that, really quick, I'm kind of excited for some of the new shows that are coming on for the
fall season.
Yeah.
All right.
Flash.
Oh, yeah, all right. Flash, that's by far what I'm looking forward to the most. I saw the pilot. It was amazing. Shared Universe Arrow.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Big Bad. Ra's al Ghul.
And I know we haven't talked about it yet, but really quick, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has to step their game up. They really have to step their game up, and I hope they do a lot to keep me interested, because I'm sorry, CW's starting to knock it out.
Oh yeah, just out the park.
So,
all right, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., their first season was very weak.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah, mainly down.
Yeah,
it was more like
more down than up.
Yeah, I mean, but ever since Captain America: The Winter Soldier came out, that just changed everything.
Yeah, that changed it, but they needed that though. They needed it, because I know they lost a lot of people. And then the other show I'm kind of worried about right now. I'm really worried about Gotham. I just don't think.
I'm going to say this right now. I'm not even going to watch the first episode unless I hear great things.
Yeah,
it's not even on my radar.
Well, I'll be sure to let you know if I see it.
Yeah, I'm going to need strong recommendations.
Yeah,
to watch Gotham.
But I'm kind of sort of nervous about Constantine. Because
I'm actually looking forward to Constantine.
See, and I meant to say this before. See, the way Constantine runs as a comic, this show would probably be better suited for like a Showtime or HBO or something like that, because it's very adult. It's very dark, mature themes. But at the same time, you're looking at it that they're going to put it on NBC at 10 o'clock.
Did you watch Hannibal?
I did, sort of, but it just never grabbed me.
You can see that NBC, but I understand if it grabbed you, but it can show that NBC can do dark.
Right, but not dark like premium.
Well, you know what? That's just another debate, but I feel like Hannibal is as dark as anything on, yes, it just doesn't have nudity.
Yeah.
But it's dark.
Yeah.
So, they can do, if it's, the writing's done well, you can do dark just without curse words and nudity.
Right. Well, not necessarily curse words, but like I said, Constantine has a lot of dark materials that it explores throughout the comics. So, here's the hoping that somehow NBC manages to pull off a 10 p.m. network PG-13 rated show and it not be hokey.
I think, I saw the pilot. Like, I saw the trailer, and I really liked the trailer. The only complaint I had with the trailer was that Constantine doesn't seem to be that big of a jerk. My only complaint. Then I saw the pilot, and I was like, oh,
he's a big jerk.
Fix that.
So we'll see. Yeah. But other than that, those are the books that we reviewed for the week.
Cool.
I'm H. This is
Billy.
And we're out.
Peace.
Let's hope this recorded. Yeah, we're gravy.